Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, time for me to add on the fifth and final game to my a plethora, five total, but it's not for me, of potential game of the year, in my opinion. And if you can't guess from the shirt I'm wearing or from the copious amounts of videos I've done in the game, I have to put on this list Gearbox's Borderlands 2. I literally just wrapped up playing through again with my commando, beating the warrior again for now the 8th time. Still holds up, still feels good, still feels solid. And as I've spent more time going through the year, I go to forum websites like Reddit and watch podcasts, listen to podcasts. I hear people who still just don't like the game enough, or haven't, or don't know why it is people like it so much. And I'll be sincerely honest when I say this. Borderlands is a game you have to finish. You have to go from getting out of the snow to beating Jack. You have to do it in order to fully love the game. And there are some cases where I'd say this is a good thing, some cases where I say this is a bad thing. Like, it's difficult to say whether or not I'm justified in saying that comment. You know, am I? Can I reasonably be expected to criticize you for not completing a game? Well, I think in terms of character development, certainly. If you only know the first half hour of a game or the first 4 or 5 hours where a character isn't fully fleshed out, and you say this character isn't good, or I don't see why people like this character so much, then you're an idiot. And you don't know why people enjoy this character so much. And there are a lot of cases like this. There are a lot of reasons why I don't think people like Borderlands. Maybe it's because it was too similar to Borderlands 1. But when you look at who is still playing Borderlands, such as myself, you know why they like Borderlands 2 so much? Well, first of all, it was a monumental improvement in just about every single way over the first one, but it's also because it changed a lot of what we recognized as why we like the game. The first game ended up drawing us in because we liked the loot. This game was built ground up for the loot. A lot of the advertisements you've seen for it are all about, millions and billions of guns. The first Borderlands was in Guinness Book of World Records for the most guns in a game. You look at the shift code system and how they're constantly tweeting out or giving out on Facebook or releasing YouTube videos just for the purpose of giving you a shift key so you can unlock that golden chest and get a couple more weapons. So it's the loot whore's dream of a game. And I think people discovered that as they played through this game, especially the first one. The first one, people found out, wow, I like this style. I like this constantly going and spending half an hour to kill one boss for a weapon that does 200 more DPS. And there hasn't been like that since Diablo 2. That's not beating around the bush. You go and you kill a raid boss in WoW to get the same piece of gear that somebody else has. You kill a different boss. You kill the same boss in Borderlands 2. You're gonna get completely different gear, more or less. I mean, granted, there are some things like this boss will drop this item. Okay, that's fine. But the idea and the amount of randomization in this game really pulled some people in. And Gearbox hasn't stopped there. They've been supporting it constantly. There was the Necromancer, 2 pieces of downloadable content with a 3rd coming out pretty darn soon. They're going to actually expand the level cap very soon as well in early 2013, which, thank God, I can't wait for that. I'll be able to add on Onslaught to it. And that is why it's on my list. I've been able to gush about it, and yet it feels like I haven't talked at all. I've barely touched the surface about why I like this. And I've played the game mostly in single player. Granted, I've spent a lot of time playing with friends, but I still love playing the game, even to today. Now, granted, Mass Effect 3 is also a game I still love playing to today. But Borderlands 2, I don't think I haven't gone a week without playing it. I mean, maybe when Halo 4 came out, I just stuck and played the crap out of that game. But man, have I stuck with Borderlands 2. So that's it. My 5 games I've nominated: Faster Than Light, Black Ops 2, Mass Effect 3, Halo 4, and Borderlands 2. And I shall tell you all very soon which one I've chosen personally as the game I love the most this year. But I am done for now. I shall see you all probably tomorrow. If not, I shall see you all Monday or so, where I give you my game of the year. But that is all for me. Thank you for watching, and I shall see all of you later.